Hello, all of you rolling beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Lost in Chaos Scar, Season 2, Episode 7, Paralog 4, Making a Badge. This is the side game for our Lost in Chaos campaign, which is currently on a small hiatus. It should, if everything goes according to plan, be back next week. So look forward to that, everybody. But for now, these are Squirrel's Adventures, and this is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPGs. Also, we do have Wicked Whiskers here doing art. You'll see that in just a few minutes once the art scroll is done. But thanks so much for coming by. We'll start with introductions, beginning with Enja.
Hello and good day. I will be your storyteller for this evening, Enja Lumerias. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I orchestrate all manner of events. However, some of them are more planned and less planned, and some are direct influences by the players. Let's see what will happen today. However, I shall now pass it on to Aquarelle.
Also, I realized I forgot to update the tip goal. Oops.
Whoop.
Hello everyone, I am IDDoThings, or IDDoThings, and I'll be playing the Water Dark type Hisuian Samurott by the name of Aquarelle. On to the next person.
Hello, everybody. I'm Raharu, and I'll be playing Elvaroda, or Elba for short, the water ground type Quagsire. On to you, Gimund.
Hi, I'm Gimund, and I'm playing Pyroclast, the sometimes dark, sometimes ghost fire Charmeleon, and he is currently dark fire.
There, tip goal updated. Hello everybody, I am Razim, and I am playing as Squirrel, the dragon fighting type Riolu. And, embodiment of ADHD and all of that stuff. Era.
Hello, I'm Drunk Dragon Era from my own channel, drunk_dragon_era, so that way Zim doesn't do it. I will be playing Verdant, the Fire Psychic Charizard. Dad. Call me
Yes.
Dad.
Yes. He is also dead. So, we'll go and move on to the recap now. Well, go for it, Dad.
But I did it last week, I think. Didn't I?
Did you?
I think I did.
I don't remember if I did.
I think he did.
It feels
Alright.
like, to me, it feels like it's been a month since we last played this game. So, I don't know why. Aquarelle, go for it.
I did it the week before though.
Pyroclast!
Oh,
I can do it.
We just had a recap, a small one, but enough to
Well, yeah.
help everyone remember.
Yeah, but that wasn't on the recording, so...
Yes.
I can do it. Okay. So the last session started with us going through the aftermath of our little encounter after we got teleported, and everybody just getting their bearings, and Team Nobori was freaking out, and Noah was buried inside of the mountain. We tried getting him out to no avail, and eventually Noah just kind of Burden kind of decided to ask Noah if he does teleport himself back into our location. And when that happened, everybody just teleported with Noah, and we just switched locations. We ended up scouting. We ended up scouting where we were, and we apparently ended up really high on top of the mountain, to the point that there were clouds there. Once we scouted the area more thoroughly, we kind of the rest of the team kind of got a bit of a ride from Burden. We began everybody began flying through the sky through the Burden to the Burden Airlines, and we ended up finding a signal of somebody apparently making pottery or of some sort. We went through um, we decided to follow that signal, and we ended up finding a little hermit house within the mountain, which a nine tails was the owner of who greeted us. A female nine tails by the name of Shia, who it turned out to be that she was Noah's previous caretaker and the one who sent the letter to Aquarelle in the first. We kind of had Noah didn't seem to recognize her, nor did she recognize Noah, because apparently Noah used to look completely different from how he looked now. It's another mystery to add to the pile of Noah. Well, she kind of invited us to her house, and she showed us that Noah has apparently also been malnourished this entire time, because the only thing that he's supposed to be eating is some sort of dark substance that she found herself knowing how to make in a dream, and Noah has only been being fed either garbage or regular food, which is apparently not good for him. And this has been going on for, well, however many years. I think she mentioned that Noah has been gone from her 6 years now.
Yeah, it's 6.
Yeah. We had discussions here and there. The important discussions were with Aquarelle talking with Shia about him being Noah's current caretaker, and how he suspects that the queen and it kind of gets people like him, people who wouldn't usually care for Noah's well-being, to be his caretaker. After that, Aquarelle just left to try and calm himself, since all the revelations have been doing thus far probably hasn't been good for his mood. Burden ended up having a bit of a rather important conversation with Noah, where he actually used his actual voice, despite how difficult it is for him to actually speak, trying to get Noah to realize that maybe the current phase that he has at the moment is a bit of a phase that he put as a barrier to basically push the pen away from all the mistreatment that he has been getting. At least that's what he's speculating at the moment, and that kind of seemed to work out with the white Noah waking up. We don't know yet if the other Noah, the Noah that we usually interact with, is also woman. And Pyroclast also ended up having a conversation with Shia that it revealed that both Pyroclast and Shia are apparently human Pokemon. Shia having come around the time of the incident around 30 years ago, and Pyroclast being more recent, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 3 years more specifically.
Okay. I think that's more or less it. What did I miss?
Did you miss anything?
I'm not sure.
I think the only thing that possibly got missed was the mention the only person that knows how to get here from outside is a merchant.
Oh,
Yep.
right. Yeah, the merchant. The what was the Pokemon thing? The Pokemon's merchant that she had told us?
Apprentice.
Yeah, that.
So, shall we pick it up from here? I believe you are all together, and currently, I believe you were talking with the other Noah that seemed sort of disconnected, but was capable of giving you answers.
If I remember correctly, the last thing that we kind of did with that is trying to feed Noah the goop substance that apparently is good for him. And
Yep.
he was eating it slowly.
He had to. He had to eat it really slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Verdon's done talking. Y'all can do the talking for a bit.
I think Aquarelle's still outside in the well.
Yeah.
Yep. And thank goodness that well is a deep one.
We can't hear his screams. What?
What? What screams? What are you talking about? It's so peaceful around here. What?
Just ignore the terrible ghost down there. It's okay.
Yeah, and luckily, we got the, at least we can hear Pyroclast's cute little squeaks.
I'm keeping this synth, by the way. This is mine now.
How could you do this to him?
Squeaky synth.
Hey, I saw him first.
Too late, we're having soft tacos already.
Taco.
Oh, right, and Squirrel was investigating her forge.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's one thing I missed. Thanks for reminding.
Yep. He's got something to do.
Though with as late as it is in game, I don't know how far he's going to get.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is a little bit awkward, but Chia can house the lot of you.
Elba is going to ask Shia a question. Hey, Lady Shia,
Oh, yes.
would you think it would be possible for you to teach me how to do that trick that you showed us about that food that's apparently good for Noah?
Sure. I don't see why not. I don't know if it can be. I don't know if it'll work in other places, but might as well.
I mean, it could be possible to recreate the conditions for it to be made. After all, Noah is with us at the moment. We're gonna need to feed him somehow.
Sure enough. Sure, I'd be happy to show you. There's a lot of steps though, so I suppose watch carefully.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll start going over the steps and the prayer that she does, and points to all the symbols across the room. Not completely sure about what they mean, but these are the ones that have to be here.
Mhm.
Or at least have to be in this order.
A moment. Okay, I'm gonna do a Minds Logic Academics for Elba to memorize this.
You could
Wanna
just
go
ask
in
for a
Xerox mode?
favor.
Huh? I mean, yeah, I can do that, but Elba also likes to memorize stuff.
True.
He'll note it down later.
Sorry, Ido, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just gonna say gonna go in Xerox mode.
Xerox mode, activate!
Two. Let me solve that one. Nice. So that's 4.
Alrighty. It's a lot to keep track of, so there is something that comes to mind. You have note cards.
Yes.
So it's time to start taking some notes.
Yeah. Elba is going to go ahead and take the notes and put them in order and try to, as best as it can, draw the symbols of where they're supposed to be.
Thankfully, you were kinda getting it. So this isn't so bad, actually.
Hmm.
IDDoThings tipped $10. Razim
Oh my.
Ido, thank you so much for that tip. Thank you for supporting the channel and keeping this going. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed.
Marvelous.
On to the next.
So, with this, the notes help. You might be able to redo this room. At least, kind of. However, she does say that you'll probably have to try hard to find a knife that will be sharp enough or find some way to cut it. But maybe that Samurai friends of yours, their blades look probably sharp enough.
Elba nods.
Era, thank you as well for that tip.
Yeah, the roommate sent me $20, so I was like, eh.
Oh my
God. Are you sure you can afford it?
Yeah, it wasn't money I was planning on having. The roommate just sent me $20. It was like, this is for something from a few weeks ago. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't remember what, but okay.
Fair enough. Well, that's the second tier done then.
Neat.
Okay.
So,
Note things have to be pretty sharp. Have to ask Aquarelle about that. But I think I have it down.
alright, if I were to recommend anything else, I'd also say, don't try to take a chunk, just slice, just one.
Why is that, if you don't mind me asking?
It'll bleed a lot more, and it corroded through my floor the first time.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that is definitely not something I'd want to happen. Thank you.
Yeah. Metal bowl. Definitely have a tough metal bowl. Also.
Gimund _ tipped $20. Tradition time can't be escaped.
Oh. But it's higher this time. Why?
Thank you so much for that tip, Gimund. That is the third tier of the tip goal completed.
You lads are
On to
nuts.
the last one. I appreciate the support so much. But yes, you are nuts.
Let's see, what else? I walked you through the prayer. I've walked you. What in the world?
Raharu95 tipped $15. Nuts.
I see.
Raharu, thank you for that tip as well.
You're welcome.
We're getting close to
Yeah.
it being done.
Yeah.
Did you raise it so that way we wouldn't do it ourselves this time, Enja?
Perhaps.
Okay, sorry for interrupting the scene. What were you going with?
Let's see. I gave you the prayer. I gave you the thing. Ah, yes. And depending on the amount that you, the amount of poke you use, the bigger hole is made, and the longer it lasts.
So what amount of Pokemon would you recommend to use for it?
Probably 3,000.
3,000, I see. Elba is going to gulp.
This is no small sum, indeed.
I can barely keep up with the finances of Team No Worry. What am I gonna do? Elba's not
Well-
saying this. Elba's not saying this out loud, by the way.
Well, ideally, you don't have to do this.
Elba is going to nod. I yes, but it is better that at least one of us know about this, just in case no one needs it.
Right. And this does work somewhere else.
Elba nods.
But if it disappears, then it's probably working, for better or worse.
Elba nods. Okay. Prayer, sigil, sharpness, and location. And 3,000 Poke.
Yep. Or if, for some reason, you want a bigger hole, more.
Elba nods. Well, thank you so much. That was enlightening. I've never seen it before. I've heard of stuff like the first time I've witnessed it with my own eyes. Yeah, Elba's gonna give a small bow and take his leave.
Allow me to capitalize that in the chat room. This may be useful later. But just to be sure, I'll capitalize it for you.
The temptation to make such a bad joke.
I know the joke, however. Don't.
After a while, Aquarelle will climb out of the well. Shake himself off for a bit before returning inside.
I think Squirrel
Now-
might have already gotten started on his project.
Yep.
He was satisfied with his inspection. It may not be enough to finish his tools, but he can at least get one thing done.
Yep. It's small scale, but it's good for like smaller crafts and detailing. Perhaps she can have a furnace this hot because she's a fire type and doesn't need as much protection.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Aquarelle will approach yeah, and he'll ask her. Okay. So have the others have been caught up on the your origins and such?
Oh, yes. Or at least I'm not exactly keeping it a secret. I told Pyroclast, but did I tell the others?
I don't think she ended up telling us about whatever whether she talked with Aquarelle.
Oh,
Yeah,
my mistake.
that's
She will then inform the others of her circumstance.
And once again, Squirrel is conveniently absent.
Ah,
Don't worry, people will catch.
they'll bring him up to speed on it.
Yeah. Could you give us a little summary on her circumstances?
All right, she was one of the human Pokemon from 45 years ago that was summoned, but then didn't have anything to resolve. That, and she was someone else who'd also had her memories overlaid prior to arriving here. She believed that formerly she was someone named Luca. But then discovered that no, she wasn't. But she didn't not like being Luca either, because Luca was strong and confident. So she sort of kept the memories of Luca also, and just also retained her original memories. As her original was meeker and more reserved, but enjoyed the ability to feel stronger and more confident. So now she's both people, but she's still primarily Shia.
Elba nods. I don't care. This sounds very familiar.
Yes, it's because I'll remind you, Sigmund talked about a certain someone in a land across the sea who had a very similar situation to Paz.
Yes.
This is her.
I remember. I freaking remember.
I believe I'd even given you her name at that time.
I think you might have, but I have completely forgotten it.
Yes. So, if you could get her back to the main group as well, oh boy!
Oh boy.
How to do that without kidnapping? Now that's the question.
We'll
She's
just
kind of got a nice thing going on here.
we'll just see how all this goes.
Or the rest of the party could like catch up, make a few week journey.
It occurs to me. It occurs to me that I've never really investigated the happenings that happened 45 years ago. I did hear that a bunch of human Pokemon just suddenly appeared, but there was no calamity inside, and that is just bizarre. It's not how it's supposed to go.
Correct. But, well, I suppose all things considered, probably a pretty good thing, really.
I mean, I suppose, but at the same time, I can't help but be concerned that something else happened, and that something might just be something unknown that we're not aware of. After all, we kind of just got informed over at the guild that apparently we're kind of being embedded by otherworldly beings at the moment that are targeting the mystery dungeons.
I'm sorry, what?
Aquarelle will pull out his copy of that of the document and just show it to her, the report.
She'll look this over and just. Ah.
As you can tell, a lot of stuff has been going on.
Yeah.
Aquarelle just has a tired expression on his eyes.
Hmm.
From the reports, it seems that this has been happening for 6 months already, and the guildmaster just decided to not to inform anybody until now. Who knows how long this actually has been going on for?
Oh, he's still the guildmaster?
What was he still the guildmaster back then?
Yes.
Well, technically, he's not anymore. He recently stepped down, but he was the guildmaster like for very recently, really.
Oh. Wow.
Are you familiar with Guildmaster Culti? Or
Everyone
Or-
knew who he was. He was the guildmaster. He's a big deal.
Yes. I meant more like, have you ever met him in person?
Only once.
I
Believe that's when he brought that Delphox doctor to see me.
Delphox Doctor?
Yes, apparently a human doctor?
Ah. Man,
A
so much.
human specialist? Something like that?
Can Squirrel be wandering in now?
Human?
Since he knows, he would know who they're referring to.
Yeah.
But yeah, Squirrel's gonna be coming in. I kind of need some help getting the forge heated up and stuff.
Oh, sure.
What's everyone talking about?
Oh yes, you weren't here. Oh, well, I'm a former human. And I'd met the guildmaster once. But just once.
I thought we were supposed to be rare or something.
Well, there was a lot of us 45 years ago. Like, a very large number.
Yeah. But you may have been told about it from where back in the other land, but 45 years ago there was just a big influx of human Pokemon that just arrived, but there was no calamity to resolve. So for what I know, a lot of them just stay here, and some others just found ways to get back to wherever they came from.
The way differs from Mon to Mon, but... You're muted. Ah, yes. Yes, I am.
I like that Squirrel just casually revealed that he was another human Pokemon. I don't think anyone brought that up last episode that he was also human.
Yeah.
Well, it was mentioned that it wasn't your secret to share, but it's like Squirrel doesn't see the point in being subtle about it.
Fair enough. Yeah, but I don't think it was like
Also,
actually stated out.
your L-storage system.
Are you alright, DG?
Yes. Apparently someone is calling for my attention.
Oh, damn. Wait, I went to DG contract.
Insert appropriate joke here.
What is the appropriate joke?
I don't have one. That's why I just said that instead.
I suppose
enough.
that's a pretty appropriate joke. Ha 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 ha.
That is a
Did you
very
see the, art
that is a
that
very-
Rod did in media sharing?
good fake laugh.
It reminds me of a laugh from Futurama, but I don't remember which episode, and I don't know why.
Did you see the art that Rod did in media sharing? Anderson?
Oh, right. There's some other fan art to share.
Ooh. Fan art. This is a good time for it.
Yeah. Where is it? There it is. So, first off, who wore the mountain better?
Oh yeah. I forgot to mention that when Noah teleported, Burton got stuck inside of the mountain instead.
That facial expression.
I
Yeah.
can't decide which one I like most, Noah's or Burton's.
Colon D. I think I missed whatever art you're talking about in media sharing.
It was Aquarelle's spoon drawer or something.
Oh, I think I remember that one, but yeah, I think
It was-
it's very way up.
Was it in media sharing or was it in fan art? Oh, here it is.
I found it.
Yeah, it's a media sharing.
Yeah, I found it.
Not actually exactly fan art of the channel, but I'll bring it up anyways. Aquarelle only has knives in his spoon drawer.
I like that.
Accurate depiction of his mood most of the time. The joke here is that he goes to his spoon drawer, sees it's full of knives, and then behind him he hears Noah go, "Oops."
I really enjoy Aquarelle's expression in this pic.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Yes.
The other thing I was going to share tonight is actually some fan art from Rooms and Reptiles.
Oh.
Ooh.
Which isn't relevant to this campaign, but... Well, Enja played in it, so, you know.
Sense.
I don't remember the context for this, though, which is a problem. But for those on the stream, the text reads, Now, when you do this again and she takes it off, take it to Eric's and he'll put it back.
Ryan explained to me the context about this. It's I'd rather not explain it here.
I'm guessing that it was a, Right. So, I believe that's Sully talking to Rock. And then, of course, Eric's over there on the left is my character. And, you know, Sully, Rock had a crush on a certain individual who wanted to, murder him. Or at least had no interest in what she was putting out.
Mm-hmm. You guys can probably guess the rest from there.
Oh my god.
Probably.
Oh no, that's Steven.
It's too bad. It's too bad. It's too bad they're using him to enjoy this.
He'll be back eventually. I'm gonna leave it up until he is.
Good.
Or at least I hope he'll be back. Actually, I should probably put it away for Whiskers art to
Yep.
shine.
Yeah, just put it back when he comes back. When did you ask or rather when did you begin talking about Shia's backstory? Something in my head told me this sounds familiar, and then I realized, oh yeah, her. I do believe that Sigmund talked past directly about her because of his similar situation.
Yes, that is the case.
Mm-hmm.
And now for the moment for her. She had to bring up Sigmund and for Squirrel to flip out. Oh, that's a cute character
He
named
won't
Joel.
flip out much.
He'll just scream incoherently for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's something all adults do in the freezer at work when nobody's looking.
To be fair, I think that's probably mild compared to Cross's usual freakouts. Usually he would just run away.
Also, Zim, I sent you a thing Rai sent me.
Oh.
What's the funny?
I'll bring it up.
That's spreading after that's spreading after a flight on the Burden Airlines.
Yes, with the sticky notes.
I just noticed.
I feel like that's him more after when he fell on the ground after the psychic link.
That is also a possibility.
Look, he bought sticky notes in bulk thinking he'd use them for 1 or 2 jokes. No, they're coming in handy.
Very much. I think we've been going for like 10 to 20 minutes, Wolf Mage.
Actually, we're at 45 minutes.
A little bit longer then. But for what you missed though, Elba asked Shia to teach him the ritual to summon Noah's food, and now we're kind of recapping her backstory that was said in the last session.
Also, I'm gonna try a summoning ritual. Be right back.
Okay.
Oh, you're not interrupting anything, Wolf Mage. We are currently waiting for Enja to come back.
Joke.
The Marten riding the Roomba into battle.
Ooh. Vroom vroom.
Vim vim. Vroom, 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 vroom. I want you in my room. We'll spend the night together.
What's that song?
I have no idea. Typically Shadow Wolf, they haven't actually... Our storytellers haven't actually brought up maps or anything.
I see my summoning has failed.
What summoning were you trying to do?
Oh, in other groups, when somebody walks away for a long period of time, sometimes if I walk away and go and do something really quickly, they return the moment I leave.
I see.
But this time
Well,
it seems to have not worked.
Well, you tried, Dara. I mean, Burden.
Your mic has suddenly changed, Raharu.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you're far away.
One moment.
So, I will say if Enja's not back in about 10 minutes, we will go ahead and call it here. Don't necessarily want to.
Okay,
but...
okay. Sorry.
Never mind.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
I am not the devil, as you know.
Yeah, we met the devil.
Oh, right.
He just shoot us
But
away.
that means
Oh, that
he is the...
was Squirrel's dad.
No. The devil is the one that's forsook Tree as a friend. Friendship with Tree over. That's when you know that they're a bad person.
Why would you say that out loud?
Because it's true.
Also, how am I hearing?
You
How's
my
sound
voice?
much better now.
You sound fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, welcome back, Gigi.
So, Enja, we did have some fan art from Rooms and Reptiles.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, Ryan, don't go. We're about to show off your fan art.
So, it's you talking to Rock, saying, now, when you do this again and she takes it off, take it to Eric's and he'll put it back.
Oh.
I figured I'd share it with you here, because this fan art with you here, because, you know.
Oh dear.
You're the only one from that game that I still play with.
Yes. How tragic. Now, what was the context? Was he losing? God, it's been so long.
I think that Cole was flirting with the female over there at the hot spring.
Oh, that's right, the Dragonborn. That in
Yeah,
pirate.
and she was having none of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. God.
It has been a long time. Yeah, Rock was flirting with Ayastala and she threatened things.
Yeah. Sully was just like, alright, so when this eventually goes wrong, do this.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
but at that time, Eric's could create a whole brand new body for you, but could not reattach that.
Sully didn't know that healing was stupid just yet.
Raijin is mad at you, Enja. He
What?
was all for Sully's crush on Rock. Just
What
keep
did I
watching, Raijin.
Oh no, it's not like. Oh wait, they are gone. My bad.
Oh, you almost picked your mic there, Gigi. What was that
I'm
voice?
I was going high pitched, kind of annoying. Oop, I saw we high pitched ooh woo.
High speech.
Ooh, I saw we.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, ooh, did I do that?
Should,
Oh no.
should we get back to the game, or are we gonna go on a tangent again?
We will not. I refuse.
Okay, so I think the last scene, Chia was just about to was just giving Scroll a rundown of what we were talking about. I think she was going to mention Sigmund.
Yep. I had to be seen by a human specialist doctor just to confirm that I was human.
The doctor?
Yeah.
Scream.
Famous portrait. Scream.
Burden slowly stands up, picks up Squirrel, sits back down next to Noah. Tets. He looks so very tired right now.
Be careful when mentioning doctors. Scroll is kind of afraid of them.
Squirrel's not actually screaming. But he does look concerned. Oh, hope that went better for you.
I didn't have any particular complaints.
He doesn't have the Vex experience with, forgive me, Squirrel, doctors.
Sigmund's a jerk.
I
Oh,
never met him, so
I
wouldn't
suppose he
understand.
was a little rude back then, yes. Wait, he's still?
Squirrel just nods and sighs.
Well then.
If it is your same doctor, that Sigmund fellow must be old by now.
Honestly, well, no, I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised he's still practicing.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Well, you don't have to be that fit to be a doctor, or... I mean, I would imagine you can be pretty old and still be a doctor.
I mean, I suppose so, but your body deteriorates with age, but also your mind can also do that. And I guess it depends on the individual.
He was... I wouldn't call him friendly, but... he certainly was able.
Elba nods. If I ever meet this Sigmund fellow, I'll have to ask him how exactly to identify human Pokemon. It's not exactly something that you can just see at a glance unless one of them is like Squirrel, like who is a bit of a special variant. It wasn't a given that he was a human Pokemon, but that's a bit of a sign that he could have been.
Did he do that? From what I gathered, it was Caldi that was bringing him to people.
Did you hear talking? You're kind of breaking.
Sorry, no, I'd paused, and I said, like, oh, from what I knew, it was Caldi that was bringing him to people.
Well, I don't know much about the previous guild master besides that he's a psychic type and a powerful dad. Maybe he had his own way to tell those kind of things apart.
Oh. Perhaps?
Elba shrugs.
It's not impossible.
Probably.
Anyway, this has been a lot. Shall I show you to the room?
It is pretty late. I do think we need to get some rest. Everybody will be fine with that.
Aquarelle will nod.
Verdant looks half asleep already.
Alright. Well, it might not suit all of you, but I still left Noah's room as it was. Now, question. How many people of you have seen a ferret's bed.
Out of character?
Yes.
No,
Yes, absolutely.
I haven't.
Nope.
No.
And again, Pyroclast isn't there right now.
Fair enough. Well, it is a mess of soft objects that smaller Pokemon could burrow under and become lost, or at least unseeable.
Oh. I was just laughing at the thing that Darius posted.
I looked it up. Yeah, that seems like something Noah would have.
Did you have a whatchamacallit, an example of what you're talking about, DG? Like a visual one.
Let's see. So, I suppose if I were to describe it, a ball pit of pillows.
Ah. Okay, I think I get it.
And other soft objects, such
Mhm.
as, yes, just stuffed animals or something.
Everybody's going to fetch the rest of his team. Now that the stressful conversations have finished.
It's okay, Verdant will pick up Noah, then pick up Squirrel. Sorry, Squirrel. And put them on the ball pit bed, and then just lay on the floor.
Akira will actually just request if he could just sleep in the living area.
That would be fine.
Squirrel is a-okay with this. He gets burrowed very deep.
There's something curiously, deeply cathartic about this. You can't quite place why.
Elba's going to ask his team if they want to sleep on the fellow bar or not.
Vex, of course, wants to sleep in Pillowland. Lap is just already unconscious.
Elba is gonna just put a lap on top of his bed and just said, "Go on, Bex. You can go in."
He is sleeping so soundly.
Elba is actually going to rest. Going to rest like next to the next to the wall, the wall next, the wall outside of the room, and just sleep sitting up. He's once again sleeping with his eyes open.
Or at least as far as we are aware.
Yeah.
At least until Verdant's sticky notes go over your eyes.
Getting lost in the sauce of sticky notes.
Squirrel will be tinkering with his lockpicks for a little bit before he sleeps.
You know, I'm curious. How does Noah feel about seeing his room again?
Weirdly nostalgic as he's back to regular Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow. I never knew I wanted this until I have it.
Wow.
We
So
just
good.
starts crawling around like, God, everything's a mess and I like it.
It's chaos.
But it's his chaos.
Chaos. Indeed.
I need to buy more pillows now. Poor Pyroclast is going to come back and everybody's just going to be asleep.
Shame. Or perhaps he can also just settle down. Like, well, unconscious time, I guess.
Cue Final Fantasy in-team.
Hey, Squirrel.
Huh? What?
Hey, Squirrel. Guess what happens at 7 a.m.?
Oh no.
Question mark? Question?
Training time.
Oh no.
Though he's actually happy to do it.
Hey, Noah, guess what happens at 7 a.m.? You're joining us this time.
What am I doing?
Noah's joining us this time. Verdant's going to try and encourage Noah to actually do it with him. So that way he's not the only one looking like an idiot outside in the morning.
I don't understand, but okay.
It's family bonding time.
Okay. Also, I think maybe if I like squeeze the metals between my two hands, I can do the making thing. Just press it real hard and ignore the sound.
The what thing?
Making thing.
From the living room, Aquarelle just shudders as if something is very, very wrong.
Pyroclast, who probably just slept under a tree, is starting to wake up from all the noise nearby.
Verdant
Maybe-
doesn't know how to take this information that was just stated. Just going to stare at Squirrel for an explanation.
Squirrel's just looking bewildered at Noah. He has no idea what Noah's on about.
I think Aquarelle was the only one who saw him doing it, but he fought metal that he was attempting to push together.
Are we in the morning now?
Yee.
Ah, okay. Elva is going to approach Bird and just look at him directly for a moment.
Verdant slowly head tilts.
I have a bit of everybody's looking a little bit awkward at the moment. I'm I kind of wanna ask you for a favor.
You get several question mark flashcards popping up.
Well, that training thing that you were talking about.
Nods.
Would you mind? Would you be up for letting Bex do it with you guys as well?
Shrugs, looks at Squirrel.
Squirrel has no complaints. He's all for everybody joining.
Motions to the outside where they were about to head.
Elba's going to nod. He's going to go fetch for Bex to tell him about this.
What are you guys doing?
Verdant holds up the book. The Rolu training or exercise book.
Oh. You know, I think I may have thought of a way that Squirrel can at least start sensing aura, but that's pretty much it for now.
A flashcard with an ellipses pops up. Then a question mark.
Well, if we can get him to focus the energy within his horns, it may allow him to sort of understand that energy.
This is above Verdant's head. He does his best Noah impression.
Noah smiles and then holds up his attempt at Damascus. It is metal that is squished together into layers and it is not sticking. It's like, but it is very flat. What am I doing that is wrong? What am I doing?
Verdant's gonna give Squirrel the do I tell him look.
Sorry, got slightly sidetracked on the way back from preparing food to glance at the many boxes of cereal that have been sitting on the dining room table for a while, and one of them expired last January.
Oh,
Ooh.
Roommates have left a lot of stuff here.
Jesus.
Anyways, in regards to that, I had a Squirrel moment, you know. Squirrel's just gonna look over at the metal and just kind of tilt his head. Well, you gotta do more than just apply force. You gotta heat it up and get it actually kind of more mixed together and stuff.
Oh. I'm gonna make another one. And he's going to tap his friendship badge.
No, don't mess with that. That's important. Don't break it. Please.
Wes.
So, Squirrel?
Huh? What? Who? Huh? What?
What am I? What?
When?
Pourquoi? Pourquoi?
What?
Now everyone is confused. Success.
But who's on first?
It's me. I'm on first.
So, Squirrel?
Yeah. What's up?
I think I've thought of a way that you can at least start sensing aura.
Oh, how? I gotta know.
You're gonna have to learn to focus a little bit first, though.
As you're saying that, and his eyes are over on the pressed together metal plates. Focus?
I will also ask you to check your DMs in,
Oh no.
as we are on day 9. I will remind you.
Oh, I'm aware. I was planning on it.
Yes, good.
Oh.
Yeah, that's at some point during this day.
Oh boy.
Verdant will hold up his notebook and he'll say, "We can work on concentration during the meditation section."
You know, meditation is probably the best place to actually help him learn it anyway.
Writes out, "Do you have any tips? I accidentally turned it on and had no idea how to turn it off."
Well, stopping the energy flow to, like your eyes, if you're trying to see it, is probably the best method.
Noah impression.
Oh boy. Pyroclast is like, I learned
Not
how
the
to-
easiest thing to imitate, actually.
So when you say Noah impression, are you doing this with a colon D face?
Yes.
Noah is delighted.
It's Verdant's way of saying, "That makes absolute sense. Uh-huh. I understand that. I didn't just totally will myself to suddenly have this extra ability I didn't know I had until this moment in time and have any idea how to control whatsoever. Nope."
Oh, is that all? Okay. Oh, is that?
Oh crap, is he going to turn it back on?
So, what am I supposed to do?
I don't know, but he's so confident it must be correct. So
Verdant will write out remember meditation yesterday.
Yeah?
He points at his horns. And you got these?
Nods.
Today, after you're gotten all relaxed and the clouds are gone, focus on these and try to feel through them. I think. Looks at Pyroclast for confirmation.
Yeah, that's the best
Yes,
way to
correct.
put it.
Oh.
And don't look at Noah. Do not try to sense Noah. Underlines, capitalizes, rebolds, writes on another page. Do not try to sense Noah yet.
Don't look at Noah. Do not perceive Noah. Noah does not exist.
It's okay, Verdon's gonna do something dumb at the same time.
Noah is a myth.
Well, by the way, Elba left to get back so that he could join in on the training.
So now we have an Eevee, a Charizard, and a Charmander all trying to do Riolu-style exercises next to a
Yes.
Riolu.
Yes.
Oh.
Charmeleon.
So what do? I could get horns.
Verdant says, or will write out, attempt to find one center.
He pats his belly.
Verdant makes the fair face.
A what face?
Fair.
Ah.
Verdant will scribble that out and write out, how about finding calm inner peace? Nice happy place?
Noah's looking at you as if you spoke a different, completely foreign language. Happy place.
Wow.
What? Did you just speak French to him? What was that French? Was that
Verdant will write out like a hug? Question mark?
hug place?
Or
You just go somewhere and get one? What have I been doing?
I mean, if you want, if you want an example of a happy place, my happy place would be a library with a lot of books.
He's going to slowly turn and stare at Elva like, why?
Because I like reading. I like learning. I like seeing all stuff that different people have wrote.
Oh,
So a happy place would be something that you really enjoy.
Verdant writes out somewhere that you feel at most peace and most yourself.
I was thinking about this, and he's thinking hard because it still sounds strange to him, but like maybe if he thinks about Verdant's house. Wait, no, he threw up.
Your bed? Question mark. Pillow fort?
He'll nod and just go back inside.
Verdant picks him up when he starts to go and goes, no, you're supposed to...
You
Verdant
told me to go to my happy place. You told me.
Looks at Elva for assistance because writing this out fast enough is difficult.
Elba's going to point at his head. No. You're supposed to think about it. Think. Yes. Think about the place that you would think is your happy place, and imagine that you're there. Does that make sense, Noah?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the point of the exercise.
Ah.
Come on,
Um,
give it a try. If you found one.
He's going to sit down and think of pillow room.
Verdant will sit down, look over at Squirrel, make sure he's sitting down, and poke his horns once.
Pyroclast is gonna sit next to Verdant.
Squirrel is already attempting to meditate.
Elba is sitting next to Brother and just looking at how Bex is doing.
Vex is giving it a valiant try. Emphasis on try.
Poor guy's probably twitching up a storm.
He does look ready to spring into the sky. Quivering like a wound up spring.
Elba's mouth because Bex is actually giving it a try, even if it's hard for him.
Why do I get the feeling that this poor kid is not trying to meditate, but trying to force himself meditating by thinking really hard about meditating?
Just completely missing the point.
Bex, don't. That's not how you're supposed to do it. You're doing it wrong.
No.
Verdant will,
You can't meditate wrong.
Verdant's gonna hand his notebook over to Elva for him to read out a statement about being in a battlefield, currently winning a fight, and everything being great and grand, and you're the best.
Elba's going to repeat that out loud to Bex. Try and think about that.
Oh, you mean just what I think about always.
Elba nods.
That I'm cool and awesome, and I'm definitely the best.
Could you guys quiet down? I'm trying to do this meditation thing again.
You're doing it wrong. If it's boring, you're doing it. Apparently?
Elba shakes his head. No. It is different for everybody, Bex. You're
Oh.
pretty. You're just bombastic about it. It is better if you're quiet. If you're quiet, though, you're supposed to think about it, not talk about it.
Okay, Squirrel, be quiet. Squirrel, be quiet.
I feel Aquarelle could hear Bex from the house.
Is how close is Vex to Squirrel?
They're probably in the same room.
Oh, we're all
I'm
outside. I
assuming
think.
that
Oh, right.
Okay.
Probably not that far away from each other.
Great. Squirrel smacking Vex with his tail.
Hopefully, you didn't have the tail axe on.
I doubt that would be allowed into the pillow fort.
Indeed,
No, he has it on, but it is sheathed.
fair.
So just some extra weight on it.
Fair
Hey.
enough.
Hey, you can't do that. It's cheating.
Huh?
Hey,
What? Hey, be quiet.
You be quiet.
Verdant snaps his fingers. The motions everybody take a deep breath in and exhale.
Elba does so.
That way Vex can attempt to meditate. Noah can attempt to meditate for the first time.
Yeah.
Squirrel can try and sense aura for the first time, and Verdant can do the dumb thing of trying to see auras again for the second time.
Everybody is attempting.
Elva can get some peace and quiet for half a second.
Thank you.
And Pyroclast can join us in life mistakes time.
And Aquarelle is just as nearby in case something goes south.
Squirrel first, I would assume.
Sorry, me first. What?
Asking Enja if it would be Squirrel first that gets to make his lovely role of trying to sense aura for the first time.
Oh, yes. Is it? Also, Candy, you didn't have enough tatas on there. It's rin the cat. Have we lost the Enja?
You do?
Oh,
Oh no!
Sweet.
it
Oh,
left voice.
we actually did. We actually did. Oh damn! Did his
Wonder if his internet cut out because he went offline too.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm gonna take a moment to BRB then.
Okay. I'll step away for a bit too.
And I'm staying right here.
I am beginning to think that maybe today might just be cursed. Like this
Yeah.
particular day.
Same here.
Okay, back.
Welcome back.
Well, we'll give him a couple of minutes here, see if we hear from him. I will be right back. I'm gonna go open the sliding door.
Okay.
It's a nice 52 degrees outside, and the neighbors downstairs, I swear, have their apartment set to like 80 degrees.
Oh.
And heat goes up.
Oh.
On the plus side, during the winter, we don't really have to turn on our heater because, well, the downstairs neighbors heat our apartment for us.
Nice, I guess.
On the flip
Being on the
side...
top floor or the bottom floor?
Huh?
Oh, top floor, bottom floor. Best place to live in an apartment.
Yeah.
You get one or the other. On the flip side, Zim.
On the flip side, it's also kind of a, well, here we are with it being so hot in here.
No, Cat, you cannot have this.
What do you mean, why am I a penguin?
Penguin?
Apparently I'm a penguin for liking it on the chillier side. I guess I do have a lot of blubber. Is that what you want to hear, Raijin? Thanks for pointing out I'm fat.
Man, what happened to DG? Anybody heard from him?
Not yet, no.
I have not.
Damn.
Yeah, Discord says he's offline.
And I guess his internet did one. My guessing his internet did one. Which sucks.
Yeah, we'll give it a couple of minutes and see if he recovers.
Yeah. I wish we could just have a conversation in character, but the current scene doesn't allow for that.
Yeah, the current seed is literally, you know, so many
What I mean.
NPCs being focused.
Yeah. Or trying to be focused.
Well, we could just have Aquarelle go outside, see everyone sitting in a circle, deliberately stomp on Verdant's tail, go back inside, and pretend nothing happened.
You might get flung into the atmosphere. Or alternatively, your helmet just gets pulled down repeatedly for the next hour. Random intervals.
Digi's on his phone now, from what it looks like on Discord.
Oh. Okay, so his internet did went out.
Has anybody sent him a message yet?
Okay, Raijin.
Oh.
Raijin. I like to keep this place at a nice 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Technically 71 is the sweet spot for me.
Hello?
Hello.
Welcome back, TG.
So, lost internet very suddenly.
Yeah, we figured.
So, I'm on my phone now. What was the last thing you heard from me?
I believe one of you was asking what roles they need to make.
I think the last thing you were talking about was Vex. You were playing as Vex and had a little bit a bit of an altercation with Squirrel,
Yes.
and then Burden broke everything off, and now we're all trying to just try and meditate.
Right. That
Yeah,
will
I'll take-
probably be a soul or a willpower check.
Yeah, for Squirrel. Also, your
Well, real
son?
quick. I think he's on his phone.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah, I was
Um,
about to say you talk first.
Oh, I was just gonna say I need to defend myself a bit here. Raijin, you cannot take Aurum into consideration when it comes to the temperature. At all. When that boy will go out in a sweater, in a jacket, in the middle of summer, when it's 100 and some degrees outside, and still complain about being cold. You
My God.
cannot take his judgment of temperature for anything.
Also
Yeah.
for being on your phone, DG, you're sounding very clear.
Thank you. It's a pretty decent phone.
Nice.
Okay, so you want the roll. Yes, yes.
Yes. However, you are going to have to tell me the role, as I am not remote hosting anymore.
Not a problem. I got a 300.
Har har. You ascend and leave the campaign. You ascend.
You said a soul... what was the roll? Just soul or...
Probably. Soul instinct. Insight? Or presence?
I'm good with presence.
Alright.
So... I have nothing in instinct, so I want to go with innovative.
That is also acceptable.
Cool.
Can I give +2 for insight on this?
I mean, I'm not going to complain.
Ooh.
Nice.
Anybody else
Is
want to
that-
add?
Since technically I'm leading, I'll give you 2 additional dice and presents.
I can give you some dice in teamwork if somebody hasn't given to you. Actually, I could give you 3 dice in presence if you'd let me.
Oh, take those 3 dice and presents over mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you don't have any teamwork.
Nope.
Okay.
What was Pyroclast adding?
I was
Well-
adding 2 to insight.
I can get 1 from a skill and 1 from teamwork. Or 1 bonus from skill, 1 bonus from teamwork.
Okay. I can go with teamwork, and Verden can go with presence then.
Okay.
And that's 2 teamwork from me. And what's Verden?
2 presents.
Okay, so 4 bonus. I'll include those 10 rerolls there. I do not like those ones. Gonna soul one of those ones. And I got another one anyways.
You have 1 more 10 to reroll.
No, he included it.
Yeah.
Oh, so is that Pyroclast being drawn?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, I'm re-rolling another one. Just to get rid of it. Okay. One.
Pretty decent roll.
Yeah. A lot of ones, but a lot of tends to
7.
counteract them.
7 successes, Enja.
Marvelous. All right. You begin meditating as it's not easy to do, but your mind is getting quieted.
Huh?
Does he have any success in sensing aura his first time?
Well, unfortunately, some people cannot be completely quiet, but you are aware of them in some way. You still know where everyone is, even if they are being quiet. Which is pretty unique somehow.
Which is pretty what?
Unique somehow.
He's gonna try and focus on that sense of everybody around him. Except for Noah. He was told very clearly not to try and sense Noah.
Alright. Two things stand out pretty readily. One, Verdant has a lot of presence for this sensing that you're doing. And so does Aquarelle. But these two feel very different from one another. However, while they are large and fairly distinct, the both of them do have a certain almost menace. Some strange, potent feeling to them that may allude towards some danger inherent in them. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
I
we
heard
heard
you.
you.
Okay.
So there's inherent danger to Aquarelle and Verdant, you said?
Their auras are powerful, but there's something in them that also feels dangerous, yes.
He's gonna focus on the one that he's identifying as verdant. Assuming he's able to identify him.
You can.
And try
They're the
to zero in
this-
on that.
Ow.
All right. Verdant,
Yes, sir.
you feel something that's slightly almost like pressing against your shoulder, like, it seems that Squirrel might be succeeding, but it seems that he's scoping you out.
Well, guess better than me than Aquarelle.
All
Aquarelle
right.
might be staring into the abyss. No
Not a
offense. As long as my inner dragon's not getting riled up right now, I think we're okay.
no, but it is still there. As since it doesn't seem like you're going to be resisting.
Nope. As
Squirrel
long as he
gets-
doesn't try to dive into my inner sanctum.
Oh, he's not skilled enough quite for that. No Kingdom Hearts just yet.
I'm glad that joke went somewhere. Yep, I am not going to resist then.
Alrighty then.
Well, he's also just looking at the aura anyways, not the thoughts or anything.
Well, deeper buried inside the aura is almost a more potent, coiled fear. And this feels angry. And angry.
Squirrel will tentatively try to kind of sense it.
Are you trying to get anything specific out of it, or?
No, nothing in particular. He's just trying to, his goal here is to identify things and get the hang of it. So that way he can, understand his aura abilities more, if that makes sense.
Noted. It seems dormant, as if it's been a very long time since this was brought out. But it's still very much a permanent part of Verdant, whatever this is. And it's not going anywhere. That's about as much as you can get for now.
Alright, he's gonna turn to Aquarelle next.
Oh boy. Well, certainly looking at Aquarelle, things are a lot more obscured than with Verdant, and it feels a little familiar, but not exactly in a great way. Quite frankly, kind of feels like Vayne.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Squirrels. He's gonna tentatively try to... I guess the best way to describe it is touch on that anger.
Uh,
But he's more specifically trying to push his own little bit of happiness that he's had with everybody here in to try and replace it, is what he's trying to do.
Arresting.
There's no mechanics for Aura. Nintendo doesn't really explain it much, so entirely up to you on whether he can even do this or anything. But that's what he's wanting to try and do.
Certainly, it's interesting narratively, so let's see where this goes. Aquarelle, make me
Yes.
well, I can't really pull up your sheet at this moment. Which is higher, soul or willpower?
They're both the same.
Alright.
Just make us like either roll. Oh,
A soul instinct integrity check.
okay.
Then Squirrel, give me the same roll that you did with the meditation, but unfortunately no one can really assist you with this one.
That is 5.
I also got 5. So I guess who's the attacker here? Because attackers win ties.
Squirrel? Well, well, well. Alright. Here's what happens. Aquarelle, what were you doing when Squirrel was attempting this?
He was most likely just as helping Shia inside of the house, seeing if he could just do some minor things, maybe clean up, maybe move some things around for her.
Okay. Your senses get a bit blurry for a moment. As Squirrel, you're inside the house helping Shia with the cleaning.
What?
In fact, you're there inside the house helping Shia clean at the moment.
Hang on, what?
Oh, my mistake. Allow me to clear this up. You were pushing against him in hopes to insert your happy memories into Aquarelle's memories. However, given inexperience and a attacker wins on a role such as this, you are currently sharing Aquarelle at the moment, as with enough determination you have pushed your aura inside of Aquarelle's. Cool. How do you get out of here now, though?
The squirrel just accidentally used Ino's technique from Naruto.
I
Not-
guess. I don't know what to do with this.
Congratulations. You do have access to each other's memories at this moment, so yes, he can get the good experiences. However,
Oh, so squirrel is now it can now feel what firsthand what Aquarelle is feeling.
Aquarelle, Squirrel, have at it, I suppose.
Aquarelle is literally just shaking for a bit.
How did I get in here?
How
So-
did you get in here?
Aquarelle?
Where is here?
Where are you? I'm guessing we both have control over the body. Enja?
You are correct, and it is clumsy and awkward.
Squirrel's trying to look around for Aquarelle.
I'm
Aquarelle? Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm right here. Can't you see
I'm
me?
right here.
Why is everything so tall? Or short?
You're outside.
No, I'm suddenly in the kitchen.
Gia?
And Squirrel is making the Aquarelle body look down.
She's looking over like, Aquarelle, are you okay?
I
What do
don't
you
know.
mean? I'm a squirrel.
I'm Aquarelle.
Yeah.
No, she's clearly looking at me, Aquarelle.
She's looking at me.
The head tilts.
Yeah. I don't know how, but I think Squirrel's pushed himself inside of me.
Oh. How dare you, first of all.
Oh my.
Oh, I see. Hold on.
Boomer.
Oh my god, stop.
She is going to leave and come back with a talisman.
What does that do?
This is a banishing talisman. Normally used for ghosts, but if you catch it early enough, I can basically use this to throw out external entities that have invaded you.
It won't.
Wait, what do you mean throw out? What's going on? What do you mean?
Hang on. And Squirrel, whatever you did to get in here, can you do it to leave?
I don't
What
know
were you
what I
doing?
did. I mean, I guess I can walk out the door. Squirrel's gonna turn the body and start awkwardly shuffling towards the door.
But hopefully he see himself where Aquarelle thought he was. At some point, Aquarelle is just going to take control of his body. Hey, grab Verdant by the face and just say, "Fix."
Why are you asking Marten?
Verdant just opens his eyes, head tilts. I don't know if he's turned on his aura sense yet or not, because he was going to try.
You know, I gotta.
give me give me the same roll Squirrel did. Or
Far less dice. I'm gonna soul dice the 1 really quickly and get a 1. Well, let me reroll the 10 at least.
Squirrel was just trying to help his friend feel better.
Yeah, but let's get rid of that 1. I'll burn my other soul.
And now
6.
here we are with Squirrel inside his friend's head.
And said friend having a meltdown right now.
I mean, to be fair, you do have Squirrel's happy memories.
But does he
Say-
feel Squirrel's trauma?
Oh, right.
At the same time, wouldn't that make it so that that Squirrel is kind of feeling, well, Aquarelle's not so happy memories?
also that. Okay, that for all.
Yeah, I got 6.
By the way,
All right.
By the way, I would like to remind you guys that Elba has the ability to spell things from bodies. He did it when Cernius kind of possessed Squirrel for a moment, all the way back.
We gotta figure out what's going on first.
True.
Yes.
So Verdant's being grabbed by the face by Aquarelle and told to fix. What does he see when he opens his eyes?
You see two sets of eyes looking at you, certainly, as you can kind of see Squirrel like almost behind Aquarelle, but sort of like layered over his face.
Verdant just stares for a few moments. Then he sighs and he nudges Elva and points at Aquarelle.
Elba's going to open. Well, not open his eyes. He didn't have anything close to begin with, but he's going to tell his. What's the matter? What's wrong? What's up? What's up?
You're just gonna get a doodle of a squirrel with an arrow pointing to Aquarelle, and then Squirrel wearing Aquarelle's helmet.
Elba's going to look at the picture for a moment, tilt his head, and then straighten up and say, "Oh, oh." He's going to look at where Squirrel's body is for a moment, just to see what it looks like.
It's sitting there cross-legged.
Okay. Elba is standing up, and his little ominous aura is beginning to flare up.
What's going on?
What's happening?
There's
Wait.
I don't know why I'm grabbing you, Verdant. I'm sorry.
Wait. What? Huh?
Verdant just
Squirrel
Up to
has
Elva.
somehow taken control of my body.
11.
Wait, possession? How?
Verdant shrugs.
What? Keep it out for you? Yeah. Huh. So what's going on?
I think Elva's about to try and push Squirrel out.
Yeah.
Ah.
Using his own ominous art to try and push Squirrel out of the body like he did to Cerdes all the way back. Let me see. Let me pull that one. Okay, I think that's 7 or 6. 6.
Alrighty. With that being the case, the weaker aura would be pushed out, and thankfully that is indeed Squirrel's.
Yes, but is Squirrel now disembodied, or does he go back to his body?
That is the question.
All
Or does-
high or low, as you will not be with nobody,
Oh no.
but get past.
Call high or
Alright.
low? High?
Okay. Oh boy. Well, here's what happens. You get ejected by the quag aura. However, for a moment, everything is black. And then it's kind of reddish.
Hello?
Your voice seems to echo.
Oh no.
Where?
Squirrel has been
Where?
banished to the Shadow Realm.
Or something opens up. Something directly next to you. It's an eye. It's 2 eyes. Oh god, it's like 10 eyes, and it's the same one.
Did he get ejected to Noah?
Oh no.
Did he wind up with whatever that thing is that feeds Noah?
And it's just going to look at him and say, hello, 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 hello. It's the same voice repeated almost infinitely. But in one of those, it's oh.
Who are you?
And it's going to repeat his question. Back at Squirrel.
He is trying to look around.
They're everywhere. However, shapes are beginning to consolidate in this darkness. But they are still asking, who are you?
Squirrel? Who are you?
That quiets them down for a moment before they say lies.
Lies? What do you mean?
Duke.
What? Huh?
And then something grabs your tail and starts dragging you backwards. It's like, whoop, hold on. Nope, 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 nope. That's bad. Wrong.
Is that Noah's voice?
You would be correct. It's Noah's voice.
Noah?
What are you doing there? It's not a place for friends.
I don't know. Also, quick question. Pyroclast, you are dark fire, but sometimes ghost fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This friendship is coming out great.
Sorry about that. Did I cut out?
Yes.
No. Well, maybe.
What are you doing there? That's not a place for friends.
I don't know. First I was in Aquarelle, now I'm here.
Oh. Oh, don't worry. I'll put you back.
Thanks.
As he will get like Play-Doh pressed back into his body. You feel like you've had a potentially harrowing and maybe life-altering experience.
Only the 20th this week, right?
Squirrel is, his eyes are opening wide and staring straight ahead blankly, kind of just shuddering.
I think he's waking up.
Verdon holds up the notebook and goes, Noah.
You feel like you were before several things, and they all knew you.
Horrible.
So... Was I just inside of Aquarelle then, Noah?
Silly. Supposed to do that.
Verdon just nods.
Well, what were you trying to do? How did this happen?
I was just trying to make Aquarelle happy because he was so angry.
Oh, I see. You were
How?
that?
Hey, Aquarelle was just he has currently sitting on his hind legs, but it kind of had it as his head in his claws, still trying to process what just happened.
How? What were you trying to do to make that happen?
I was trying to press my happy feelings and have them fight his angry ones.
Oh, well, that is you can't do that when it comes to aura. Pushing into somebody can be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, that sounds more like on the lines of possession.
Yeah.
And that's not something like fighting or dragon types are meant to do. I don't think even aura is really meant to do stuff like that.
Because you can essentially try influence. You may have gone a bit too far. I have no idea how you even managed.
I don't know. But I know something, and Noah called me a liar. Many things.
But Gil said, huh?
Burden's gonna
Um,
look over at Noah.
He tilts his head.
Still seeing aura.
They said I was Squirrel because they asked who I was, and then said I was lying, and then said Duke.
what?
What you don't know is that he's
Wait,
form of the Marten Council.
wait a second. Lying, Duke.
Have any
In-
context for this Pyroclast?
Squirrel is a human Pokemon.
Yes. We
That's probably his human name.
Duke. This is you. This is human name.
Probably.
Well, don't really have any context. I mean, me? Does the name ring any bells, Squirrel?
Squirrel's just sitting there thinking on it. He's doing the Winnie the Pooh sit and think pose.
Think.
Think,
Oh,
think.
bother.
Oh, bother.
Well, Aquarelle is slowly catching up.
So,
Oh,
Enja,
oh,
does it ring any bells?
I believe.
You've never even heard this word, but now hearing it directed at you stirs something. Is it? Is this yours? But is it a good thing? Is it a good thing to be Duke?
Cutting
You-
out a little.
Alright. Is this a good thing though? This is yours, but do you want it? It's almost like your memories are asking, do you want to pick up this one? Do you want to be Duke? Are you sure?
Sorry, I cannot help but think of the broth meme I saw about that.
Not quite sure how to respond to that one.
Squirrel is just thinking on that. It feels right, but also I don't know if that's quite me.
Hmm. Well, would you prefer for us to keep calling you Squirrel?
Uh, yeah, I think so.
Elba nods. Hmm. This is a little bit of a mystery, but I think we need to take things one step at a time.
Yeah.
Also, are you alright, Aquarelle? I, the- you're, I don't, it's, um, as Elba's kind of stumbling on his words. I hope I wasn't too forceful there.
You were teaching him how to use aura, and he somehow did that?
Verdant shrugs innocently.
Sorry.
I. You didn't mean anything by it. Hit. Just a little warning would have been nice next time. Also, you don't need to worry about me. I know I have a lot of negativity inside of me, but I've learned to deal with it. I should probably go inside and let Chia know.
Type that. You touched the vortex, Squirrel. How do you feel?
The vortex?
Huh?
Verdant blinks.
Or the spiral. Call it whatever.
O-face.
Oh,
Wait. He touched. Huh?
wait.
Pyroclast looks confused now. And
I don't know
shocked.
if you touched it, but
Wait, how exactly was it feeling for the two of you while the Squirrel was in Aquarelle?
Makaro would have paused as from going back inside the hut when Noah says that. My spiral?
Verdant shakes his head and is going to point at Noah.
Oh,
smile.
care to elaborate more on that, Noah?
Well, Aquarelle is always very close, but keeps his temperament carefully in check. Squirrel has no such training, and when inhabiting him, we didn't feel it immediately, but if he'd stayed much longer, he would have felt it, and he would have experienced the spiral of negative
Oh.
dark energy.
Oh, that is scary.
Yeah, that would have been really, really bad.
He should
Thank you,
definitely.
Noah, for getting him out.
Oh, I didn't. Did I? No, that was Elva. And,
Elba waves his hand.
and then he landed somewhere bad.
Where exactly did he landed? No?
Verdant holds up a sign. Is that the place where you keep all the bad memories?
What I call that place, actually. Nothing's supposed to go there. Not ever.
You elaborate? That sounds sounds bizarre. Like bizarre even for you.
Oh, that's my shadow pocket.
Shadow packet?
Yeah, it's where all my shadow comes from.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh.
No, nothing but shadow is supposed to go there. Because it gets... I mean... stabby?
Oh, okay. No, I understand. Let's make sure this doesn't happen again. Shall we? This was a little bit of a dangerous, and even if it wasn't accidental.
I mean, sometimes ghosts wander in there because they think they can possess me, and then if I'm not fast, I just don't find them again.
Elba is just going to actually frown for a moment. Oh, see.
I also see. I'm going to let Shia know that I'm okay now.
Elba puts back his smile on it and just gives Aquarelle a thumbs.
Verdant will also give the thumbs up. Is Squirrel still looking all shocked, by the way?
Yes, he is.
He is getting a hug.
He is also trying to understand what they just went through, so he's a bit, like, trapped in his head a bit.
Also, I like to imagine that while all this is happening, Vex was actually meditating and sunning us all out.
You don't have to imagine.
Ah.
Vex missed everything.
Probably for the best.
We just hear him humming, I wanna be the very best.
Vex is making his own Odysseus in his mind, or his own Odyssey in his mind.
Well, at least he did the exercise. Everybody's going to go towards Squirrel and just give him a pat on the head. Are you alright? That must have been a rather harrowing experience.
I still don't know how I did that, and I did not like going to that and doing that, and I just wanted to help, and I made things bad, and went somewhere bad, and I messed up. Again.
Don't worry. You know, this is your first time ever trying to interact with your innate powers, and none of us are kind of equipped to teach a Lucario how to use it, how to use their aura. We're kind of just winging it, so I'm just guessing things like that are bound to happen. I mean, a real Lu.
I didn't even know all that was possible.
I have heard stories of the story of the but this is my first time seeing it actually happen.
Verdant holds up a sign that reads, I didn't know you could do that either. It's neat.
I mean, with my aura, I am capable of inducing confusion on others, but never. I'm not capable of possessing, or at least I've never tried to.
Yeah, and I think my aura is basically ghost type energies mixing with aura, causing it to be weird.
Yours is ghost type as well. Neat.
Wait, aura can have types?
That is how Elba's aura is flavor. His moves is ghost type in that regard, or at least I made it that way.
I've got internet again.
Yay!
Oh God, and you
Ooh.
are echoing.
Oh,
From where? Ow.
Ow!
I don't know, but it's very loud.
yeah. Ow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's like 5 seconds after that you echo whatever we're saying.
How does that even happen?
It sounded like it was coming from a different thing, so I'm wondering if that was just coming through the phone.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
I'm disconnected from the phone, though.
Well, we don't hear the echo now, I think. I hope, maybe.
Try and talk again.
I am?
No more echo.
Ah, no. Hold on. That was the stream. Because I was watching that again, so it came back.
Oh,
Because I like to see the chat.
The chat is good.
Chat is great.
also to answer Pyroclast. Not sure actually. I just know that's how my aura is like.
Of course Aura has types. It's your energy. It's just most potent with fighting types. Colon D-face.
Elba is looking at it. Where do you get this information?
Oh, I just know.
I got it, and I didn't know about this.
Aura isn't anything special. It's just life energy.
No, I guess that's just how that's just how our life energy is, whereas Pyroclast.
Don't use it too much. That's your life energy.
You ever hear a 5-year-old just say something so incredibly intelligent out of nowhere you just don't know how to respond?
That is exactly how Elba feels. She feels.
Yeah. She's just staring down over at Noah. Still probably aura sensing, just with this bewildered, where the hell did that come from look?
Curiously, you do see the eyes, but now they're more like wrapped around Noah as if on guard against your vision. Or like preemptively having formed a wall.
Verdon has no idea how to shut this off, so he's just gonna roll with it for now. Good night, Whiskers.
Good night, Whiskers.
Night, night.
So yeah, if you just
Good night,
push your life
Whiskers.
to someone else, you'd get stuck there. And then you would live there.
Could you repeat that? It got cut off. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So of course if you push your life into a bigger vessel, It just gets stuck there, and now you live there.
Ah, yeah, that actually makes sense. I never really tried to push my aura onto just something that others feel, and that's how it affects them.
Call it day.
I guess the closest I push my aura onto someone then is just through the side effects of my sight.
So that's what.
Oh,
That's,
Marten, your eyes are doing the thing again. I'm going to press your face.
Verdant leans back, shakes his head no.
No?
He nods.
As he will not boop his soul to make him turn it off.
Nope, he's staring at a horrifying entity currently curled around Noah.
Yep.
We call this acclimation therapy.
Noah does not understand. Can't really look at himself.
you all right, Marten?
Verdant writes out, looking at an eldritch horror, trying to get used to looking at an eldritch horror.
I think Elva's going to look. Elva's just going to give a look. Are you entirely sure about? You know what
You cut out there.
Elva's just say, "Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's a good idea?"
Verdant writes out, I was never known for my intelligence anyways, just my brute strength, my idiocy, and my willingness to push forward even though it hurts.
Elva gives a bit of a chuckle. Well, as long as you remain sane, as long as you remain sane. But if you begin feeling like something is crawling into your mind, please just look away.
I ask permission or wait until ordered before I do that.
Hugs Squirrel a little tight.
Elva's gonna give Burden a pat.
Squirrel is still... He seems oblivious to the situation at hand. He's just thinking over that name over and over. And just kind of seems to be lost in his thoughts at the moment. He doesn't even seem to be like he's aware that you picked him up or anything. I will say he does seem to be okay. He's just, lost in thought.
Pensive.
Verdant lets out a sigh and holds up a sign that says, food time.
Elva nods. I am hungry.
Then he's going to try and shake off the Sorosite.
How does one go about turning it off?
Verdant has no clue. This might be his day now.
Okay.
I would assume I roll the same thing to see whether or not he can.
Sure.
Duality of the dice today.
Very nice. Double 8.
Yeah, 6, I guess.
Okay. Opening the third eye. Not the easiest thing to do. Closing it and willingly dimming your senses. That's a unique experience because sort of without it, you almost feel like you're more vulnerable because you see less in a sense. But you can forcefully do it. And Noah looks Well, he still looks weird, but he doesn't look like an eldritch horror.
He doesn't have an eldritch horror with many eyes curling around him for protection.
Yes.
What were you about to say, by the way, Pyroclast? I think you got cut off.
Oh, might be a good idea that for Squirrel to talk with Shia to help him.
Noah's getting scooped up. We're going inside for Breffy.
Okay. What's that?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oh!
Elva's gonna put up a hand on the head of the meditating Bex and going to and tell him, hey Bex, time for breakfast.
Huh? What? Did I win?
I mean, technically he did.
You technically did. Think you actually did.
Awesome. Wait, what?
Come on, it's time for breakfast. You actually did good at the meditation. I'm proud of you.
He seems confused, like you're not telling him something on purpose again.
Elba is smiling. What?
Feels like you're making fun of me.
Elba tilts his head. Well, why would I ever do that?
I don't know yet.
I don't make fun. I don't make Bex.
Suspect.
Elba just gives Bex a genuine Quagsire smile.
Okay. You are not making fun of me.
Elba nods. Come on, I'll give you a treat the next time I can for actually managing to meditate.
I mean, of course you can do that. Awesome.
Yeah, okay. Elba is going with the others for breakfast and taking his team with him.
I keep on hearing a train.
Yeah, same.
Weird?
It sounds like either a train or a whistle.
Sounds like Enja's dog's howling to me.
Yeah, it sounds like howling or a car revving up off in the distance.
It reminds me of the train whistle my younger sibling had when we were kids. That they'd run around the house and blow all the time.
Oh,
That sounds annoying.
one of my younger siblings, he had one song from church that he only knew one line of and would just shout at the top of his lungs over and over and over. And it was horrible.
My sibling would do that with Who Let the Dogs Out.
Who let the dogs out?
I hate that song.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's not your fault that my sibling sang it at the top of his lungs as a 5-year-old and all the adults would encourage him until it drove me nuts.
Again, I apologize.
Fine.
Akiro would have mostly have been calmed down now. And likely filled up Gian on what happened.
She would be quite surprised. And just insistently ask, "Are you okay?" To most all of you.
Sorry about that still being up, by the way, everybody. I had to go stretch my back a little bit.
No worries.
Burden's just gonna hold up a sign to her that says, "I've seen weird stuff."
I would
Yes,
not
yes.
say Squirrel is the shy one.
I mean, well, maybe not shy, but Pearl is definitely the quiet one.
No, I wouldn't say that either. He's just going through a lot of stuff.
I mean,
He's on the trauma train.
Yeah, but he's also a Riolo of little world. He's from what I've seen of him at least, and I've seen him and I've seen him in the other campaign.
Yeah, he's not big on talking. But he's definitely not shy.
Yeah, that's why I said the quiet one probably fits better.
Barely. He more falls under energetic one.
Yeah, I suppose Squirrel is like ADHD energetic, while Bex is just bombastic energetic.
Akiro I'll just tell Shia. I wasn't prepared for that. But as far as being okay, then. Well, as Squirrel may have detected, I'm just I guess best described as a lot of out of murky water are beneath the calm surface.
You're getting a sticky note that says grumpy.
Aquarelle's just giving Verdon a deadpan.
No, that's accurate.
I think it just gets a bit of a chuckle. Honestly, I really enjoyed you guys' company.
No, you.
Burden's just going to push a squirrel to your face so he can hug your face.
Elba accepts the hug wholeheartedly.
Not sure if Squirrel actually does hug him, but...
Hey, what? Why?
Just want to give you a big ol' hug. can stop if you
Fine.
want me to. Ava proceeds to hug Bigly.
Well, we seem to be kind of spiraling tonight. Should we go ahead and call it? I was kind of planning to wrap up in a few minutes anyways.
Fair enough. Next time we'll make the badge. For sure.
Next time we'll
Oh.
actually do something.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry. Incidents happened.
Yeah, we kind of got interrupted twice, so the momentum cut kind of got screwed over. But we did do some stuff here today.
Yeah.
I mean, Squirrel got
Alright.
to test out
We
Aura.
learned, we learned my rules for Aura. At least some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Solution for the name. Squirrel's going off to get started on the badge after breakfast.
Alright.
It has begun.
Aura exploration.
Yes.
We have touched we have touched that what should not have been touched. And we're not insane. These are good things.
Touch. Yes.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today for Lost in Chaos Scar, as well as this Art Marten stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I could not do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing some packs of cards or stream loots, or by using our Humble Bundle partner link. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Later, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.